Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Wednesday, the 29th of November 2023. In today's Millwall news, it was match day today. And we lost. We lost at Ipswich. Not a massive surprise, but the manner of the defeat and the abysmal way we played um, carried on from the last game. The new style of the new not manager, the new head coach, is carrying on producing abysmal performances and shipping another 3 goals. So this is the match report from millwallfc.co.uk. Millwall defeated at Portman Road. Millwall lost 3-1 at Ipswich Town on Wednesday night in the Sky Bet Championship. The Lions were 2-0 down inside 11 minutes at Portman Road as Connor Chaplin and Massimo Luongo found the net, with Nathan Broadhead adding a third before the half-time break. Kevin Nisbet stepped off the bench to score a consolation. Joe Edwards made 2 changes to the side defeated by Coventry City on Saturday afternoon, with Jake Cooper and George Honeyman, who both dropped to the bench. Indeed, Jake Cooper was dropped to the bench, making way for Sean Hutchinson's first start since he returned from injury, and also Idomu Maku. The game was just 5 minutes old when the first chance and first goal of the night went to Ipswich Town, so they scored with their first shot. After Harry Clark's cross was knocked back down and into the path of the unmarked Chaplin, the attacker completed the task and striking a half volley into the back of the net. With 11 minutes on the clock, 11, it was 2, as Chris Passing left the Lions chasing shadows and allowed Luongo to fire home from the edge of the penalty area. A lightning break from the Tractor Boys then saw George Hurst almost make it free. Bartosz Biakowski doing well to tip his shot from Wes Burns' cross over the bar, with Mill's first chance of the evening coming on 19 minutes as Brooke Norton-Cuffy's deflected effort had to be tipped behind by Vaclav Klarki. The Lions managed to mount an attack minutes later, firstly from George Savile's crossfield pass to Zion Fleming, but after the Dutchman slid in Ryan Longman, the Loney's effort was stopped by Chlady. That was short-lived, however, as Burns cracked a vicious effort off the near post before Tom Bradshaw flicked an attempt into the arms of Ladke at the other end. 6 minutes before the break, it was 3-0 as Millwall lost possession cheaply and allowed Broadhead a free header inside the box, one he planted past Biakowski. Honeyman replaced Imaku at the break for the Lions, with the midfielder's first action to pick up a booking following a challenge on the halfway line. Hurst curled just over for Ipswich following that, with the Tractor Boys then striking numerous times from the edge of the penalty area as the fog rolled in, but to no avail. Billy Mitchell and Nisbet were called into action on the hour mark. The bog standard substitutions after 60 minutes. But the Ipswich chances kept coming as Biakowski had to tip a Chaplin effort over. A ray of hope came for the Lions with 12 minutes to play as Nisbet turned Longman's cross into the net, with Mill's stopper then keeping a deficit as 2, as he made an outstanding save from Marcus Harness and Luongo. Mill looked for a second as time began to run out, but no further goalmouth action meant a 3-1 loss in Suffolk. And the Mill team was as follows: Biakowski, Harding, Hutchison, Wallace, Norton, Cuffy, Denor, Saville, Longman, Imaku, Bradshaw, Fleming. The subs were Billy Mitchell on for Denor on 61 minutes, Campbell on for Saville on 78th minute, Honeyman on for Imaku in the half-time break, Nisbet on for Bradshaw on 61 minutes, and Leonard on for Fleming on the 70th minute. The unused subs were Sarkic, so Sarkic is back. Cooper, SA, and Adam Maliki. Match stats. Okay. 1,267 Millwall fans at that game. Yeah. This, I don't know about you. You're probably going to disagree with me with this. I've seen enough now. I've seen 3 games. 4-0 against Sheffield Wednesday, the worst team in this league. Probably definitely a League One standard team. 3-0 defeat at home to Coventry, and now this 3-1 away defeat to Ipswich Town. I've seen enough. Joe Edwards is what's the word? Dog shit. Joe Edwards is dog shit. He doesn't know what he's doing. This is his first management job. He's not even a manager. They didn't even have enough respect for him to make him the manager. They made him the head coach. This is massive, massive, massive error in judgment at the people who are running Millwall Football Club to do this. And I will make a bold prediction right now. I'm going to tell you right now, Joe Edwards will either leave or be fired before the end of the year. Not the end of the season, before the end of the year, 2023, in the year of our Lord. He will be gone. Because we are fucking dog shit. Even more so since he come in and tried to get us to play football. Why would he want to do that? It's just abysmal. There are no green shoots. There are no signs of recovery. There is no rhyme or reason in what the fuck he's trying to do. This is bad. Very, very bad. Coming up in this month, why I'm saying he won't last the end of the year. We have now Sunderland at this weekend. Then we go to Cardiff. Then we've got Huddersfield. Now here's the thing. Lose to Sunderland, lose to Cardiff. They're better teams than us in this league at the moment. They're higher up in the table. Lose to Huddersfield. Uh-oh. Ring-a-ding-ding. That's the alarm bell ringing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. QPR on Boxing Day. QPR just won. I think started winning again the other day. On Tuesday. They played on Tuesday. So now they've got their shit together. They know what they're doing. Lyndon Dykes scored a couple. We play them on Boxing Day. If we lose to Huddersfield and QPR, or if we don't beat Huddersfield or QPR, they are below us in the table. They could overtake us in the table. We could be in the bottom 4, or God forbid, the bottom 3 by the time New Year's Eve comes around, and that will be it. That will be it. And I hope all of those saying give him more time, give him more time, give him more time, give him more time, and he will get us relegated. The guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He does not. He does not. He does not. Go. It's December now. Go and get Kevin Muscat. Get him in, and try and sort this fucking team out. Yeah. So bold prediction there. I'm sure a lot of you disagree with me. After 3 games, give him some time. Yeah. Right. Look and see what you've just seen. What is happening here? What the fuck is happening here? And here we go. From the southwarknews.co.uk, post-match comments from the head coach, Joe Edwards. I can't accept the manner of that first half. Joe Edwards delivers damning verdict after Mill's defeat Ipswich. The head coach was not impressed after the Lions lost at high-flying Tractor Boys. Joe Edwards said he couldn't accept Mill's first half performance in their 3-1 defeat to Ipswich Town. Connor Chaplin and Massimo Luongo both struck by the 12th minute of the game, while Nathan Broadhead made it 3-0 before the break. Bartosz Białkowski was also required to make saves, while Wes Burns hit the post. The Lions offered little going the other way, with this now back-to-back defeats following a 3-0 loss against Coventry City on Saturday. It's Edwards' 3rd game in charge, and he said he was not happy at the manner in which Mill's players performed. He told Sky Sports, "The old performance was poor the whole night, and in particular the first half. We needed no warning of what they were capable of. All the things they did in the first half we saw in the build-up to the game. We spoke about it and we planned for it. But we start the game and we're a yard or two off in every moment. The basics were wrong. And similar to our game on Saturday, it felt like once the first one went in, it really hurt our belief. And from there, it looked like there was one team in the game. And as they have been in many other games of their season, they were clinical. The shot from the edge of the box, we have 5 or 6 bodies there, and it goes through all of them. But still, we set up tonight knowing that that was going to be an issue, that they fill the box well and that they're clinical. And when you defend your box like that, you're always going to be in trouble. Edwards said he delivered some home truths in the dressing room at half-time, the first time he's had to be harsh with the players. In the second half, Ipswich took their foot off the gas and Kevin Nisbet grabbed a consolation goal. Edwards said, I suppose that's part of the journey of coming in and working with a new group. You have to go through different experience to find out and learn about your players and learn about your team. And as much as these nights at the time are difficult to go through, they're valuable to see as we have to learn lessons from that. I think even speaking to some of the guys that worked here previously in the Championship, we feel like it's a strong league this year, with Ipswich being an example of that. And if you get the basics like that wrong, you're going to have many more difficult nights like that. And this group, the fundamentals, work ethic and the body language of Jules, it needs to be better than that. I want to see a reaction from what we've spoken about in terms of getting the basics wrong and what seemed to happen to our belief after that first 10 minutes. And then the first goal. Because this isn't going to be easy. I can accept losing football matches. That's the way the game goes. And I can accept coming to a team who are on fire, conceding great goals and losing football matches. I can accept. I can't accept the manner of that first half in particular. We'll have ups and downs over the next month because it's a busy one, but it can't look like that again. Edwards was also asked if the goals in his side conceded were avoidable. He said, oh, they were avoidable. As I said, we looked open on the second goal when they initially build up, which is an issue we had at the weekend. So we need to get better at dealing with that. But once we're in and around our goal, if you look at all the moments back, there are enough players to deal with it. It's the quality of your defending. And that's what it felt like in every position on the pitch, particularly in the first half. It felt like a case of man for man. Their players did the basics, but also showed the moments of quality. And we were sloppy on the ball as well. So there you go. Now, here we go. This is from South London Press, londonnewsonline.co.uk. Kevin Nisbet goal positive for Lions, but head coach Edwards not getting carried away by second half scoreline. So hopefully this is different from the one I just read. Joe Edwards admitted Kevin Nisbet goal was one of the positives to come out of Millwall's 3-1 defeat at Ipswich Town, but added it did very little to take any edge off his disappointment. The Lions head coach was critical of his team's performance as they suffered a second successive championship reverse. But Nisbet did come on in the second period to hook in Ryan Longman's cross, ending a barren run of 9 matches for the Scotland international. There was no doubt that Ipswich eased off the gas after taking a 3-0 lead inside the opening 40 minutes with Connor Chaplin, Wes Byrne and Nathan Broadhead, all key players, taking off with more than 20 minutes remaining. Asked if the second half display gave him anything to take away from the third match at the Lions helm, Edwards responded, very slightly. For someone like Kevin Nisbet to come on, I'm sure he's been desperate for a chance to start, so when the striker comes on and gets a goal, hopefully that will give him some belief. Did you see Kevin Nisbet after he scored? Because obviously they did a close-up. I watched the game on Sky. Did you see the close-up? What was that? He did not look happy. Obviously we're losing 3-0. Obviously he's not happy. But it looks like there's some problems there. He doesn't look like he's enjoying his time at this club. Obviously he's not starting, but he doesn't look happy at all. In terms of the attitude and the body language, that kind of stuff, that began to really disappoint me after the first goal. In the first half, there was probably a slight improvement in that. In the second half. Then we make some changes to keep the energy up. People like Billy Mitchell come on. I've been wanting to see more of Billy, but at the same time, I'm not going to get too carried away with the scoreline in the second half because we know that what a team is able to do when they get 3-0 ahead. They're able to approach the game differently themselves. We need to focus on what the first half was and how we can avoid that happening again. So there you go. I'm sure we'll get more post-match comments out tomorrow. But we do obviously have to prepare. This is, I'm not a fan. This is new over the past couple of years of Millwall playing their night games on a Wednesday. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan. Now, Tuesday's our night, and it's kind of weird because now we've got Thursday, and then we move on to Friday, and we're already looking ahead to the next game, which obviously doesn't help us because, yeah. doesn't help us at all in this tricky run that we've got. Now, moving on to, if you want to watch a Millwall team that plays for each other, knows what they're doing, and has some passion and pride in what they're doing, and is managed by a decent manager, maybe go to Millwall next Tuesday night, because as mentioned previously on a couple of videos, the FA Youth Cup under 18s versus Barking under 18s is next Tuesday. Well, they've got ticket details now. Tickets are on general sale. They're priced at £5 for adults and £1 for under 16s. Kick-off at 7 p.m. Tickets in the normal situation on the ticket website by phone or turning up at the ticket office. I'm sure you can purchase tickets on the night. Yeah, if you want to watch a Millwall team that plays with a bit of passion, a bit of pride, and know what they're doing, and are well managed, there you go. There's one there. Get down there. Very, very, very good to see. Hopefully, this is the start of a decent run in this competition. We need a bit of luck in the draw. That's the Prem teams get drawn against each other and clear a path through to someone. Hopefully, that someone's Millwall. But it starts here. Could happen, could not. But yeah, there you go. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.